Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel. So in the pre-shuffle, I kind of sense a feminine energy, so perhaps I'm connecting with a feminine type energy. It doesn't have to be like a female or male, it's just more of an energy, as you know. Right when I look into your spread here, I can see the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands here. And I sense that someone is trying to work up the courage to message you. I feel like perhaps that's probably why you clicked on this reading, is because you kind of you had that question on whether or not this person was going to message you. And you're sort of waiting for it, I guess. But at the same time, the reason why this person feels the need to work up the courage to message you is perhaps there was something that had happened between you two, and you kind of told this person how you felt, or you showed it at least, and this person, they saw that within you. And I feel like this person was very in and out of your life. Like, it was almost like they were playing games, and they didn't fully commit to you back then. But I feel like the reason why they're working up that courage is because they want to come at you correctly. And they want to show you how serious they are. I feel like this person, they see the potential in the two of you. And they view that, you two can make it somewhere. Or you guys could, build a life together. This could be someone from your past, like your past life. Perhaps that's probably why this connection is so strong. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius here. I see fire sign. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, an air sign. But I see that with this Three of Pentacles here. Sorry for the sunlight. It kind of ruins my light. But I see for this Three of Pentacles here, it could be someone that is at your workplace. Or it could be someone that is in the same friend group as you. Whichever it is, I feel like there's other people involved. And other people know about this situation. And they kind of are talking about it. They're being judgmental, and they're stating their opinions. They're saying how they view the relationship and why it's wrong, why it's good. But I feel like the reason why that kind of came out in your reading is to remind you to not care about their opinions. Because I feel like you kind of are sensitive to their opinions, and you want people to possibly view this connection as something that's good, because I feel like you've given all that you could and more. You've given your best to this person, and you're hoping that people see that. Perhaps it's their family that is talking about the connection, and you're afraid to be on their bad side. Or it could be your family or your friends, whatever it is to you, you'll know. But I feel like you're kind of caring a little too much on how others view the connection. And I feel the same from them too. And that's probably why they're working up the courage to send that message to you. Because they don't want to do it in a way where it's not right, or it doesn't look right. Because they're so concerned on how people will view it. Sorry, moving my light here. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. You have the Eight of Cups, Two of Wands. So perhaps it was hard for you to walk away from this, because you felt so you felt like a connection with them. But like I said, there was other people that were involved. And they had their strong opinions about it. So I think for you and the person that you're dealing with, it kind of put you in this Two of Swords. Where you both were like at a crossroads and you both didn't know whether or not this relationship was the right thing to do. Hold on one second. Okay, hopefully that's better for lighting. I just had to move it real quick. Yeah, so like I said, you both were at a crossroads when it came to this connection. And I feel like it's because of these influences that, you know, they had their opinions about the situation and the relationship. And either you or the person that you're dealing with cared a little too much on what other people thought about them. Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, they're trying to work up the courage to message you. And I feel like, but it's coming in slowly, but at the same time, very carefully. Because they want to be confident in their decision. Perhaps this person isn't confident without the opinions of others, and that really clouds their judgment on what is best for them. So perhaps, you know, it's probably best to let this person know that their influences affect their choices a little too much. But let me grab some clarifications here to get more detail on the situation. Yeah, so perhaps it would be a good idea to have that conversation with this person and let them know to not worry about what other people think about the situation. Okay, so you have Ace of Wands, Six of Swords, the Temperance. The Temperance came out twice. Strong Sagittarius energy here. Perhaps you have Sagittarius in your chart, or they do. But I feel like that is more about finding that balance between, you know, working with people that have strong opinions, and then also knowing your own worth and what you provide and what you can bring to the table. And then also knowing that, you know, other people's judgments and opinions are their own. And it's okay if they don't agree. You have the Five of Pentacles and the Empress. Yeah, so like I said, with these people that are involved between you two, it's kind of putting you down. It's either putting you down or putting the person that you're dealing with down. And it's making either one of you feel left out in the cold and having to deal with the situation together or alone. I notice as I'm recording this, I sense a sort of stress. And perhaps it's coming from this person. Like they're stressed over the situation, whether that be, you know, trying to make everybody happy, or stressed on how this is making you feel or how they make you feel. So perhaps it's important to understand that they are stressing over the situation and be sensitive to the fact that they are trying their best that they can. It's just that, you know, like I said, these outside influences do have an influence on this person. And it's important to state that, perhaps, and let them know that you understand that about them. Let me grab from the oracle here. See if there's any advice the universe has for you pertaining to this situation. Yeah, so I think the important message from this reading is being sensitive to the fact that they are trying their best. Because perhaps you feel like they aren't, but like I said, the outside influence that are, you know, trying to enter this situation or you guys, it's really bothering them and it's stressing them out to where they are worried. I also sense that perhaps you are closed off to this person and because I feel like perhaps they aren't giving you exactly what it is that you want them to give you. And it's kind of putting you in this mode where you don't feel like they are worthy enough because they aren't, you know, ignoring what these other people are saying or thinking. But I feel like this person genuinely cares about you and they want it to work out with you. It's just they are hoping that you understand that. And perhaps it would be good to have that conversation with them, to let them know that you're sensitive to the fact that they are going through a lot and that, you know, others are affecting their mood and how they view things. But yeah, let me grab from the elemental here. So you have building and atoms, and you have attraction, magnetism. So I feel like from these two cards, as you can see, the theme of both of them, they're kind of dark in a way. And perhaps you kind of are isolating yourself from the situation because you feel alone in that sense. Where since these people have their opinions and they'll say what they want to say about it, it's kind of putting yourself down, or you're putting yourself down because of it. But then I also feel like you are so a strong person, and you know, you try to not let other opinions bother you. But I feel like from this building and atoms, that's about you putting the work into building this relationship to what it can become. And that starts from what I was just mentioning earlier about being understanding and being sensitive to the fact that this person is trying their best. And that they and then know that they do genuinely care about you. Because perhaps you feel like they don't because they aren't putting you first, or you feel like they aren't. But I feel like you're the main person in this person's life right now. It's just that they're just too busy trying to make everybody happy. And with this attraction and magnetism, I feel like that is about you learning to, like I said, there's the temperance that came out twice. It's about you learning that balance to manifest this person in your life in the right way. Because perhaps you kind of are thinking more on the negative side when it comes to this person. And it's attracting the situation to you as it comes and as it is because of the way that you are attracting it. So it's important to understand that balance and understand how that law of attraction works for you. Okay, let me grab from the romance deck here and then I'll close up your reading. Any last advice for Cancer here? Okay. So you have wedding. This situation involves marriage. Perhaps they're married. Perhaps you're married to this person and, you know, you're married to this person, or they could be married. I feel like it's you guys that have this soul tie and this strong connection. And then you have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So I feel like with these, I feel like the universe or spirit, whatever you want to call it, it's advising you to be diligent when it comes to this person. because they are like I was saying, they're sensitive to what others around them think about you too. And it's important to be diligent about it, because that shows that you're serious about them, and that shows your interest in the situation or the relationship as well. And it will very soon manifest into what it is that you've always wanted, and what you wanted from this person. Because if they see that you're putting in the hard work just as much as them, they will equally do the same for you. Yeah. So yeah, that is all I have for you, and thank you for watching.